With the cost of living crisis continuing to have a prolonged effect on the country's finances, there's never been a more important time to drive a car that can deliver brilliant fuel economy. Thankfully, with great advances in petrol and diesel powertrains, cars have never been so efficient. We're checking out a variety of powertrains today, from traditional diesels to more modern full hybrids, which can deliver great efficiency without the need to be plugged in. So if you're looking to swap into a model that'll cost less to run, then check out this list of our favourite money-saving models. Now, you could argue that the Volkswagen Golf is something of an obvious choice, but there's a reason for that. It's refined, good to drive, and has loads of interior space. The latest generation of Golf has brought some changes in the cabin, with some being more successful than others, but most importantly for this list, it remains superbly good on fuel. In fact, opt for the diesel powered Golf and you could see 67.4 miles per gallon, which really does mean that trips to the pump will be few and far between. But even if you'd rather have a petrol, you'll still see some great efficiency scores. Many are equipped with mild hybrid technology as a way of making them as efficient as possible, and this system also helps the Golf be smoother and more responsive than ever. The Volkswagen Up is the kind of car that has very few drawbacks. It's compact, so it's great to live with in the city and urban environments, yet it's still got loads of space and a reasonably sized boot as well. Throw in the Up's nippy handling and you have a package which is truly compelling. But it's also great on fuel. In fact, Volkswagen claims that you can get up to 55.4 miles per gallon in the Up, and this is helped no end by this car's lightweight and compact size. Despite the 1 litre engine being quite small, it's usefully flexible and ensures that the Up doesn't feel out of its depth on faster stretches of road or on the motorway. Again, it all plays into Volkswagen's tremendous all-rounder ability. It's hard not to be charmed by the dinky Fiat 500. It's a car which is absolutely dripping in charm, which is probably why it remains such a popular option both in the new and used car segments. It's got all of the style of the classic original, but with a healthy dose of modern features, which makes it an ideal choice for all different types of drivers. It's great on fuel too. In fact, the latest 500 models with hybrid technology can return just over 60 miles per gallon combined, while ultra-low CO2 emissions mean it'll be cheap to tax too. This clever system stores up the energy that would usually be lost during deceleration and stores it in a teeny tiny battery to then be reused to give the engine a little boost when you're accelerating. During slow speed coasting, the engine can switch off entirely too, which only helps to save even more fuel. The Honda Civic is the kind of car you can rely on. It's got a great reputation for reliability, that's for sure, while Honda's excellent approach to fit and finish means that the Civic feels really solid inside. Like the other cars here, the new 11th generation Civic uses hybrid power to help it achieve really sublime efficiency figures, and Honda says you should be able to get just over 56 miles per gallon on a combined cycle. We've been left really impressed by the Civic's interior too, thanks to loads of good quality materials and some clever technology. However, Honda hasn't forgotten about the basics, as the Civic is still just as practical as ever with a well-sized boot and plenty of rear legroom. In fact, this latest version of the Civic is great for rear seat passengers who can enjoy a nice spacious area to stretch out and relax. Toyota's Yaris has boatloads to offer. It's good to look at, has a technology-packed interior, and is great to drive as well. Plus, since the latest Yaris has gone hybrid only, it's really great on fuel, and Toyota says you should see up to 68.9 miles per gallon on a combined cycle. It's a car that'll really not cost the earth to run, with this helpful efficiency aided no end by low CO2 emissions that'll mean it won't be too costly to tax either. We really like the quirky looks that help the Yaris to stand out from the crowd, but it's backed up by some intuitive in-car technology and loads of solid materials. Plus, its compact shape and size means it's an absolute doddle to park, so what's not to like?